rolling.
Yeah, let's pull up.
Pour that shit out.
Let's pull up.
Pour it out, pour it out.
Pretty, please.
Pre-production right here.
Facts.
Pre.
Woo.
So honored to be a guest.
Cheers.
Let's go.
It's yours.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Good, boo.
I know you was in the mix. Oh, you finna ask me for real?
Oh, you thought it was a game?
Oh, Lord. I'm nervous.
Get in there,
I'm
in there.
nervous now.
Sideways? Oh, yes. Facts. You got it? Okay, you professional now.
Okay.
I need a little more, maybe. You said, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. There we go. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
thank you.
Okay.
That's good. I'm gonna put some lemonade in mine, probably.
Oh, you
I
want
wasn't
lemonade?
even
You want
typing.
orange juice?
No, I got some lemonade.
Okay, baby.
Nothing crazy. That's
I want a general amount of orange juice.
Yep, that's good.
That's
Thank you. All right. Cheers to
Cheers.
more love, more prosperity.
facts. The black
all
women.
that.
Let's go. I love your
Yeah.
outfit. You look so cute. You look cute too.
It does. Little beret or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wrinkled up. But
I like how this look though.
You're not.
Like this is fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, black and yellow.
That's
Black and yellow. Black and
unintentional.
yellow. Hey. All right, let me stop. All right. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to Create Her Voice, where we create.
Connect and crew up.
Hey.
Period. We did better.
Okay.
I am Sade.
I am Alex,
And I am Diamond.
and we have a special guest with us today. Chanel Lauren. Chanel, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me. I am Director Extraordinaire Chanel Lauren.
Hey.
Let them know.
She ready. Dope. So you're just a director? Nah. Okay, let's get into it.
We're never just anything. Diamond always be like, listen, you better give yourself all the alls, okay?
Yeah,
Nah, Diamond be on my head. So I'm a writer.
Yes.
I am a producer. I'm a director, and I edit just because out of necessity. I hate it, but I do it. Right now, I work full time as an AD, and I love it. So yeah, that's what's happening.
Oh, amazing.
No, I'm just trying to get myself situated. I know I'm all in the mic.
Okay. Okay. So, do you remember how we met?
Kinda.
It's such a blur because it's so long ago.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. Like, I know all of you from different places, but all the same place. It's so weird. I think you and I met on a Bobby Huntley production.
Was it the
Was it Connect? Were you on Connect?
I was on Connect.
Maybe it was
It
Connect.
was like briefly.
Part 3. It was a lot of happening on
was part
Connect.
3.
But yeah, I think it was Connect, and then it circled back to maybe something else. You're everywhere though. I'm always like
So
shouting you out.
I want to tell you what that something else is.
Oh Lord,
So
I'm nervous. Scary.
I was on First Wives. Hold on, let me.
First Wives Club. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the something else?
that is the something else. We gotta wait for that train though.
Okay. Hold for train. Stand by.
Hold for train. Hold for train. All right, hold on. Let me see. Okay, it's not tooting. All right, yeah, but it was First Wives Club. I did the first 2 weeks, and you were an AD, right?
I was scripty on First Wives.
scripty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't there scripty. I was covering for someone on First Wives. And then I ended up working like a week, and I came back for another week, and then I ended up finishing the show to wrap it out.
Yeah, I think it was there.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's.
You be everywhere though.
I be everywhere.
Yeah,
but, you know.
yeah. I've met some more dope female sound women in the last year actually, but before then it was like, sound like, yeah, hit up Sade. Like, what's up? Let's go. So yeah, no. We've been around. And of course I met Alex at Kinship.
Hey,
Diamond, where did we meet?
I feel like it had something to do with kinship also.
Going live show. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
going.
It was the
I
Going
think I
Live
was doing
show, and then I
BTS
just
for
kind of
Going Live.
kidnapped her and was like, "Hey, you my shooter? Like, let's go."
Chanel hit me up. I was still super brand new, and I think you asked me to either was it DP? It was something.
So first, you came out and you, I needed you to AC for Tori on season 2 of Pack Light, and then you came out and did that, and I was like, this girl's spirit is so dope. She's so hungry, and then I needed to shoot some more. So I was like, yo, come DP, and she's like, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Come
that's what it was.
Do, huh? And I was like, yeah, you got it. Let's go. She's like, are you sure? She's like, I mean, I've only done a few things. Listen, you've got it. Come on, let's go.
Yep.
And she came through and killed it. And, you know,
Oh man.
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but before that time you asked me to DP, you actually asked me to DP before.
You
I
turned me
asked you,
down.
and I was like, I know
She was like,
I'm not about to do you like that.
She did. She was like, I always remember verbatim. She was like, no, I wouldn't even do you like that. I'm not ready. And I was like, okay, thank you for your
I was
honesty.
brand new.
I was like, thank you for your honesty. She was like, yeah, I wouldn't even mess you up like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So I just kept watching. I'm a watcher. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what she do. Like, she's still out here getting it. She not just sitting in the background. I was like, okay, she won it. So the next time I asked her, she was like, I was like, no, we're not doing that again. No.
You don't get to do it twice.
I let you do that once. Okay. Fool me twice. Can't get fooled again. I was like, no. We're not doing that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
So tell us about your series, Pack Light.
Pack Light.
For those who've never
Yes.
heard it or
Burr,
anything.
burr, burr, burr. Pack Light is my baby. We have 2 seasons streaming right now on YouTube, and season 3 is going into production right around Thanksgiving. But Pack Light is a anthology series. It's about Black stories. It's about those things that, you know, in our households kind of get swept under the rug. Those conversations that, you know, this better not leave this house type of thing. And then it doesn't leave the house. It doesn't leave anywhere. It doesn't leave the room. It never gets talked about, and it just festers and becomes all those things we talk about in therapy. So yeah, Pack Light, though, the term just comes from like not carrying heavy loads, from healing, from being your best self, from releasing anything that does not serve you along your journey. I'm a big music head, so it's definitely an ode to Badu, Pack Light. And as a kid, like, I didn't get that at all, but as an adult, it resonates so deep. And so yeah, that's like my mantra. Like, I'm not carrying that heavy stuff.
I love that.
I love it too.
I love that. So you wrote and direct that?
Yes, I had everything Pack Light. Okay, so it originally, we were in the pandemic, and, you know, everybody's stuck in the house, and I was watching like some of these streaming shows, and I was like, yo, this made it to TV? Like,
No, some of it be.
I need to get this up out of here. And I had all of these things in my notebook for years and in my laptop, and I was like, yo, so I got a couple of my friends, and we actually did a screen test first, and then people really love that. So I was like, yo, let's just shoot us a whole season. So we shot 6 episodes in 2 days, and we shot season 1. And then I didn't know any editors, so I became an editor. I got Final Cut, because I'm a person, I'm not about to wait. Like, my friends know, they're like, once I call you, it's already in motion. Like, you're like, what you free next weekend? Like, oh shit. So we shot it, and then I edited it, and I was like, yo, I'm just throw it out here and see what happens. And yo, it happened. Like, it went really well. Ro, if y'all know the Country Wayne series, Chase saw her on Pack Light and reached out to me about putting her on the Cougar series, and that's like taking off. Just so many dope artists have been a part of Pack Light. Just so many have gone on to do like super dope things. But yeah, Pack Light was birthed out of like necessity to like see our stories. Like, I'm so over this same rhetoric of like, you know, that the Black story is only sports or gangs or drugs. And I mean, and that's cool, because that's a lot of people's life, but we are so layered and so multifaceted. And so I feel like it's up to me and other creatives to like really highlight those things. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
So Sade, what are we talking about today?
So today we're talking about being creative professionally.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, to me, being creative professionally means always staying 10 toes down creatively. Because, you know, we gotta act a certain type of way in the film world, but you always have to stay creative when you're, doing that specific thing. Like I do sound, and I always try to make sure that I'm the best at it. So
No, I feel that being in the field and doing what you do in film for other people, and being really good at that, but also making a space to fulfill yourself creatively. Is that what you're saying?
because I'm learning every day that I'm on set. I mean, my creative process in wanting to be a director, like I'm watching
Yes.
the directors,
Yep.
the ADs,
Yep.
camera department, grip,
Yep.
like all of that.
Yep.
Because that's what I'm learning and I'm applying it
Yep.
here.
Yep.
So
That's what it's about. Yeah. I personally cannot survive if I can't squeeze something creative in my, I'll go shoot these events and go do this all day long, but if I don't have the time to just, even when I just started doing, that's where those rain videos that I do, I was like, I just
Them
need
is dope.
something that's mine and that I have the freedom on, and then it's important for me to have that, or I can't do the other thing because it won't balance me out because I don't feel fulfilled.
balance you.
Yeah, so it's important to create that balance for sure.
What about you, Ellie?
Being creative professionally, that's being an entrepreneur to me. I've always been in love with being an entrepreneur, and I think being a creative it amplifies that because we make things out of nothing, but we also have to make them work. So it's like an art itself, with not only creating but making it make sense in your life. And it's entrepreneur life, man.
Making it make
I like
sense.
Making it make sense.
We're insane. We are insane.
No,
people.
honestly.
All of us are unhinged and insane.
Seriously.
But it works, you
Yeah,
make
it
it
works.
passion.
Yeah.
Unhinged, but make it fashion.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Sade?
I already said
Did you?
Yeah.
Talk about
She's cut off.
Right.
No more mimosas for
I
D.
feel like you skipped over my bad.
Yeah, so how did you go to full time being an AD, and how do you balance life with your series and everything?
So for me, and anybody who asks me questions like this, literally I took a leap and God aligned everything else. For the past 3 years, I've worked off referrals, solely referrals. And I was an educator before, and so to speak for the creative space, there were so many times in rooms, and I've lived all over the country. I've lived overseas and taught, and there were so many rooms that I was in where I was myself, but not completely myself. Code switching is such a real thing.
Yep.
And so it got to a point where it was peeling too much of me away. And while I love teaching and my work I did with youth, because I love seeing things come together and watching people be their best selves, something was missing. And I was like, yo, I have to really just take these leaps. And so I did. And now, and my girl Sandra's in the room somewhere. Sandra and I have worked together. She could probably vouch. I'm so intentional now about showing up as myself. My favorite artist, Jay-Z, he did an interview and he talks about how he shows up as himself in every room he's in. And when I first saw it, I was like, well, that's easy for you. Nigga, you Jay-Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it also charged me to yo, you Chanel though. And you people might not know you, but they will know you. And how will they ever know you if you don't show up as yourself? And so every room I go into, there's a filter for sure, the way I speak and handle myself, but it's authentically me. And, if that doesn't work for you and your project, I appreciate you. I bid you adieu. But that is how I take up space. It's important to take up space, and to have a voice for myself, for Black women, period. And that rolls over into my work. I have to make time for my own projects. So I might work a feature this month, but then I just passed up 2 jobs this week because I need to do stuff like this. I need to be in these spaces and to recharge and be around other creatives in a space that's like not so restrictive and like, you know, so so it's really just about prioritizing what feeds you. Like that's so important. Like I just made a post earlier this week that it's so easy to get caught up in the pursuit that you forget the moment. And it's like, those jobs are gonna be there. Like I know we feel like we gotta get it, we gotta take it, because who knows when it's gonna come. And it's like, yo, film has been around forever. And Lord willing, it'll keep being around. And so we, you know, yes, we have to be intentional and jump on opportunities, but we also have to be selective and make sure that what we're picking up isn't like depleting us, because a lot of times we'll just work of like, I gotta work, so who's such and such is on it, I gotta build this relationship, and it's like, yo, everything not for you.
We forget why we started.
Like don't ever forget the art. So and I don't want to do that. I don't want to get to a place where it feels like work again. Like that's why I left you know, the field, you know, the 9-to-5 world, like, because it just felt so draining. Like I was existing, like, and now I'm living. I don't want to ever not be living again. So
Man.
I'm rolling. Let me finish showing this.
stand by holding for crackers.
Stand by holding crackers. You can tell we all in the film world. Stand by.
Stand by for Crafty.
Right.
All right. Almost done. Let me wash it down.
You're fine.
All right.
Wait, should we refill? I feel like we need a I mean, that's
I'm gonna say nothing.
there's always always say something, you know.
Refill this.
Yep, there you go.
There's always room for more
I'm glad we
pours.
got 2 bottles. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Thank you, friend.
So do you want
very
one
much.
mimosa?
There's never any left for me.
Okay.
Don't be shy, Sandy.
A little splash.
Got a little swig
that
in there.
You really just need a little waft.
I'll take a.
Mess. No, we not.
Off the record.
Off the record.
We just
Edit that out.
We are enjoying. Yeah. Keep our space clean. Thank you, Alex.
Man.
So can y'all break down this game for
Okay,
me,
before
please?
so it's either this or that or fuck, marry, kill.
No, she chose this or that.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the game we're doing today is this or that. So you can only choose one to do for the rest of your life, and it'll be different roles on set, like producer or AD,
Okay.
and that's all you're gonna do
All right.
for the rest of your time.
So yeah.
That's fun.
That's
I feel
a
like
good
fuck, marry,
game.
kill is like more spicy. But
It's more spicy.
It's
It's a little spicy.
This or that, though,
I
right?
did.
It's a little spicy.
Okay.
All right.
So can
It's
you
cool.
explain
But with the this or that, I low key want to know why.
Can you explain the rules to
we
our
also know
audience?
why?
All right, so we are
Again.
about to play This or That. It is a game where you choose a role between one or the other that you do for the rest of your life.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you got, okay? This or that. Let's go.
Let's
Right?
go.
Who goes first?
Chanel.
Chanel.
Okay.
All right. First AD or script supervisor?
First AD.
First
Okay.
AD.
Absolutely.
I want to know why.
Cause you know I like running shit or whatever. I love being the first AD. Like it feels like home. Scripty is what got me in the door, and first AD is what maintains me, and it just feels good. So, yeah.
I just want to talk about real quick the way that I haven't worked with Chanel a whole lot, but just the times I did, the way she commands a room. Listen, I picked up on that. Like, I kept that in my back pocket since I've been on. Because it's not a nasty way. It's just, like, in a way that really lets you know, like...
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I know what the
Facts.
fuck I'm doing,
Yeah.
okay? And listen to me, and this is what we're gonna do, so...
I appreciate that. That was my goal to become when I became an AD. Because working as a scripty, I was on so many sets, and the ADs were such assholes. And I was like, "Yo, is this a requirement?" Like the way they speak to PAs and just like
horrible.
coming across the walkie. I'm like, yo, you know, people hear you. Like, it's
You never know who you're
wild.
talking
You
to.
never know who you're talking to. And I was like, yo, there has to be a way to do this job in a way that you don't have to demean people.
Yeah.
And I'm a really big people person. I believe in building relationships and just treating people like humans. So yeah, that's always my goal on set, to like, you know, I do know my shit. And so we're going to be very efficient and it's going to be ran a certain way. But like, yo, I always say on set, we don't have to do this. We get to do this. So like, let's treat it that way. Like nobody's making you be here. Like everybody chill. Everybody relax.
Let's take it down a couple.
So yeah, I appreciate that though, Diamond.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Is there another? Do we ask another role, or is that it for that one?
God, ask me.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Sade. Audio mixer or camera op, cinematographer.
For the rest of your life now,
Forever, ever.
you don't get to do nothing else.
That is a hard one.
And consider
because
everything.
I really enjoy doing sound, but like I'm so tired.
This or that.
Tell us more.
This or that. I need to get the sound that's like this, I like that, I like this.
I'm going to say cinematographer.
Ooh. I need to know why.
Reason why is because, like I told you on the first episode, like I want to be able to document the history and message.
Yes, that's important.
And I
for you.
feel like, you know, creating that,
Revolution will be televised.
creating that, like, just gets me closer to that goal.
Yeah.
Nice. Respect.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know,
100%.
but you had to be my DP.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Cause like
Absolutely.
you gotta know, like, we work very well together,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and you said I spoil you,
You have.
but
You have.
you know,
I just assumed that it would always be that dynamic once I go get another DP or
Absolutely not.
Are we fighting? Are we beefing?
right? Like,
What is this?
how are we not communicating this?
It's
I thought we
foreign.
were friends here. Like, but no, so that is like really rare, and like chemistry is important.
Man,
very
so
important.
important.
Man.
Because it's not gonna work well
It's so important.
at all.
Yeah, and I don't do nothing anymore that I feel like I gotta force.
Yeah.
Like I don't do everything that just comes easy, but when I feel like I'm really like pushing something, I'm like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And it took me a long time to get like that, because I'll just push and be like, yeah. But now I'm just like, this don't feel good. I don't want to do it. So
Yep. That's good.
Yep.
Okay.
DP.
Don't be looking at me like that.
You like
I make the games, I don't play
I'm
them.
trying to figure out what would be your this
What's
or
a good
that.
one?
Let me see. Diamond.
Producer or creative director?
Oh, come on.
Damn.
For the rest of your life.
That's a hard one.
Ain't no flipping back and forth.
I like this.
That's
or
not
that.
fair. I don't like this game no more. Producer or creative
game no more.
director.
I'm gonna do so much to your audio and post.
You doing a Jill Scott over here? I'm over here like,
And so,
I'm like,
hey, come on, Jill.
you know, once you gave me this mic stand, I knew it was through.
I knew it was gonna be a problem.
My whole career changed.
I know it's gonna be a problem.
So
After Dark with Alex. Like, whoa, wait.
And today we're gonna be talking
What's
about
happening
creative
here?
director or producer.
Jesus.
I mean, I guess I would have to say. I didn't say anything yet. I'd have to say creative director. I would say.
But why?
¿Por qué?
Because it's the vision. It's all about the vision, man. The producer, you know, that we get this, we get the assets, and we make sure everything runs smooth, and everyone has what they need. But the producer is all about money. I would say it's more about logistics, and it's less creative. So, creative director is a bit of both worlds. You know, you could be like, oh, this is my overall vision. This is what we need to make it come to life, and you know, you get to do the fun stuff. That's a creative director role. So I would do that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
see that. Okay. I see that.
Okay.
And you got DP.
Huh?
So Diamond.
So
I was
Diamond.
really hoping that I could
Shine bright like a
skip
diamond.
out on this
Let's
one.
see. Damn.
Yeah.
What DP or cinematographer?
Oh man. Well, I would say DP or cinematographer. So that's basically creating the picture or actually painting the picture. What? Then this game is kind of hard. No, like I don't like this game. I feel like
Watch your words.
Yeah, because I enjoy both so much.
One or the other, my friend. If you was doing the next, I don't know,
Spike Lee.
Yeah.
like crazy ass.
Yeah, I need to
movie.
be. I feel like I need to create the picture. I feel like it would be easier for me to get someone to create what I'm seeing in my head, but like I can't I need to be able to DP.
Okay.
One, never say you can't.
Ever.
Can.
What you mean? What'd you say?
Never say you can't.
What did I say I can't about?
I think it was the cinematographer.
I said I can't?
I didn't catch it.
You said I can't. It's okay.
I think she meant I can't
What I was saying I can't to is like I can't like put my vision into somebody's head. Like this is mine. This is organic.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that only I can communicate.
Gotcha.
But I can communicate, put this light over here, and this is static, and this is like I can communicate that, but I can't tell you what I'm seeing up here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta map that out
feel you.
myself.
I feel
So that's
you.
what I mean.
Got you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
You're gonna be a dope ass DP.
I am.
Just
Honestly,
so you know.
I just like
Just so you know.
Absolutely.
No, honestly, just give me a little bit more time. Like the things that like once I figure out how to execute the things that I have going on up here, like there is no doubt in my mind that I'm like extremely rare and special. I just need a minute to like flesh it out, but
Okay.
yeah,
Sure.
honestly.
We survived this
We
or that.
here.
Yeah.
We here for it. Y'all.
I'll drink to that.
Right?
Right. Cheers to that.
Right, I was all
Cheers.
giggles when I was watching
Man.
everybody else play. And I'm like, oh,
Right.
that's kind of hard. Like,
Man.
All right. So what is next? I know you have a Pack Light in production.
We talked
Yes.
What's
Is there another season?
Yeah, so season 3 season 3 will be filming later November and December. But also a very important project to me. I just went home to Detroit and I shot a short called Dream Deferred. It is a coming of age story. It's about the summer my father was killed. And so it's set in the 90s. It's very nostalgic, very emotional, very everything filled. And so I shot the short. I'm editing that now. And my goal is to, of course, land that somewhere. But I just want to get some funding to shoot the feature next summer. So it's a really fun film, even though there's, a horrific tragedy that happens. It's more so about what happens after that to this 13-year-old girl. Like, what does her life look like? The relationships, her mother, just everything. And really just bringing back that feel. Like, I'm so obsessed with the 90s. Even though something awful happened during that time, it was just such a peaceful and fun time. It was just like, what? Like we was outside with it. Y'all think y'all outside? Nah, baby. We were outside. I'm talking about riding bikes, beating the street lights, sitting on the porch with your cousins all night, talking about nothing. It was just a time. So I really just want to remember that and speak to that and share that with all of us who were there and everybody who wasn't. So yeah.
Are you gonna have a premiere on it or anything?
I'm thinking about it.
Let me know if you want to screen
Right.
or something.
Screen.
Yeah.
We will support you with the screen.
Let's just do it then. All right. All right, it's done. We'll talk. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Bring your first strokes.
Yeah.
Shoot.
We'll do that.
Right here and create her voice.
Right here.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So yeah, once I hurry up and finish editing, it's so tedious.
Yes.
I have an amazing guy who's gonna score it, and then yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Score is so
Thank you.
important. My
Proud
goodness.
of you.
Man, so important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have any inspiring stories? on like what got you to this level?
Yeah, what was like, this is what I need to be doing.
Because it's obviously something.
Yeah.
That got you.
So I think the driving force, in 2004, I was in a car crash. These are my halo scars.
Wow.
So my best friend was driving. She died. My neck was broken. My pelvis was broken. My leg was broken. 8 ribs were broken. It was just a tragedy. Doctors told my mother basically like, you need to get here. She's not gonna make it through the night. And then when I did make it through the night, they're like, yeah, she'll probably never walk again. So that was like a whole process of like just healing and overcoming. And the crazy thing is like through it, like literally through the entire time, from the time that I opened my eyes, I was just like, I'm okay. Like, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna make it through this. And like the doctors, I would tell them every day, like, yeah, I'm going back to school. This happened in September. And they were like, yeah, you probably be out for a year. I was like, nah, I'm going back in January. I got stuff to do. You're like, oh, okay. It must be that morphine. Right. Shrimp it. But I did. I learned to walk again. And I went back to school in January. And while at the time I didn't, jump into this part of my life, it really just lit something in me as far as my faith is concerned. And so now when things come up against me, it's like I overcame death, my nigga. Like death. Like literally, like flatline, they brought me back. So like when it comes to purpose and doing what you love, when I show up to sets, I'm really passionate and I go hard because I literally feel like it is my purpose. I literally feel like it is me honoring God. I literally feel like it is me appreciating everyone who prayed for me and everyone who supports me and roots for me. And it is really just me showing up and knowing that I belong here. And so that pushes me every single time. And y'all are in this, we have those moments of like, what am I doing?
Yes.
Why am I doing this? You about to pay me what? Yes. It's like, I really could just go do anything else. Yeah. But then it's like, but this is where my heart is. Yeah. This feels like what I'm here to do. And so my faith, it really just propels me and reminds me of like, yo, you seen your worst days, sis. Like, this is light work.
Yeah, this light work.
It's small thing to a giant. Yeah. So, just having that in the back of my mind of like, my dog, you overcame death. Like, what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. The location delayed. We're good.
It's fine.
Like, all right, let's go get some voiceover. Like, let's get it. Right. Like, and so it just really like, I'm very quick on set. I'm always trying to think like, okay, what else can we be doing? How can we maneuver? What else can be getting done? And it's just really like just being solution based and just knowing that I'm here for a reason, knowing that I have purpose and knowing that everyone attached to me, even in this room right now, I don't believe in circumstance. I don't believe in chance. I believe in divine and order. And so everyone in this room, like now we already were attached, but we're all attached to each other. And so we have I told you, stretching. That was the thing last year. You got stretchality. Yep. And so like we all have a reason that we're here and we have to stretch out in that. Whatever we think we're great at, there's so many other things we're also great at. And so, our game was fun, but I'm so glad we don't have to only do one thing. Yeah. And so just knowing that we are so layered and like, what, as women, bro, like we literally we bring life into the world.
Literally.
Like we are literally naturally creators. And even if you're a woman who, that's not happening for you, or you feel like I can't birth a child or whatever, like you're still here to birth something.
Yes.
And so don't ever feel like you're any less of a woman for whatever reason. Yes. Like you are naturally a creator, whatever that looks like. Yes. So that's that.
Yeah. Man. I got chills. Honestly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that was very insightful.
See why we need to sit down and talk?
I know, right? You see why we got Create Her?
Yeah. I love Create Her. This is beautiful. I know.
I
know.
Oh man.
I was so excited when I saw it. I was like, damn it. Yeah. I know you ain't had no event for no black women. And they tell me.
Oh, you didn't come?
I didn't know. And so I had no idea.
Yeah,
she was like,
I feel like I shot you with the
I had no idea.
Man.
So I was like, dang.
It happened so fast.
It was literally like the way it came about was crazy.
So I forgot where we left off on.
I think we're just wrapping it out.
Yeah, we're
right?
wrapping.
Yeah. We were just talking about the Create Her event.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you missed it.
Yeah, I bet the next one. I don't know. I was like,
Yeah, next one
I
coming.
know y'all like having events up in here.
Yeah. Oh, we trapping
Support. Got support. Yeah.
We trapping e-com.
It looked amazing, so I can't wait for the next one for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to
For sure.
Alex. She was like, oh no, I'm just here.
Yep. Already had the space.
Here, man.
Nice.
Everything.
Use
just-
your resources, man.
Everything
Yeah.
aligned
Yeah.
so perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done anything where things were just like falling into place.
No,
like,
this is weird.
No, it's weird.
like-
That's how you know, though, man. That's how you know. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
We appreciate you coming out.
Man,
What?
So,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This was bomb.
Thank you.
Yeah, wrap the thing up, man.
Wrap us up.
Look, you don't even want to wrap it up.
I know.
They can stay.
I know.
We already asked all
It's
these
over
questions.
already.
Yeah, like we asked, like what?
So
I feel
fast.
like we don't need to ask what inspires her.
I feel like we were talking for like
no,
2
you already
minutes.
said it.
It's so fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, like what do you want to do for the Black community? Like if you know.
Just tell our stories, man.
Yeah.
Growing up, I'm an 80s baby. I was raised in the 90s. And so, like, by default, you know, everybody was like, you gotta get a real job. Like, I've literally been a writer my whole life. And when I was in the 3rd grade, I had a piece published at the Detroit Institute of Arts. And so, like, I've been writing forever. But back then it was like, oh, you're a writer. You want to be a journalist? I was like, no. It's like, oh, you better get a real job then, because you gonna be a starving artist. You're gonna be struggling. Yeah. And it was like, wow. And so, you know, there was like maybe Spike Lee and eventually came John Singleton. But outside of that, it was like either you're, you know, a journalist or a poet. You know, I knew about Maya Angelou and Nikki Giovanni. And it was like, yeah, I like poetry, but I want to be a poet. And so it was like, girl, you better get a real job then, because those arts, you know, those arts don't be arting. And so it was like, wow. And so I did. I went to school and, you know, and big ups to education, you know, big ups to college, you know, because we do need 9-to-5ers. We need people. I need a doctor. I need a dentist. You know, I need a cashier. So, you know, entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. So big up to those people who can do those things for us in the daily space. But for me, it was like, yo, I needed to see more me's when I was younger to know that this was a real job, to know that this is real life. And so for me, I want to be a representation for little Black girls, little Black boys, POCs, period. Just like, yo, these people are taking up these spaces and they're doing it well. And it's very important to me to tell our stories. Like I said earlier, like, we are so layered, and we have, you know, whether you grew up in the Bronx or Detroit or Chicago or New York, it's like we all kind of collectively had the same lives in the sense. It's like, you know, everybody was beating the street lights, and everybody was, you better not be ripping and running through your mama house and turning off your granny's lights when it was raining. It was like we collectively have a shared experience, and it's like, let's tell those stories. Like, there's only one Crooklyn? Like, nah, like let's talk about those fun stories, like being on the block. And that's what I hope to do at Dream Deferred. And it's like, there's only one Love Jones. And I'm definitely not a big fan of remakes, but I am a big fan of like being inspired by something and like doing more of that. And so that's my goal for the Black community, to just like represent us and like tell our stories. And you know, it's dark. What they say? I've been through dark days. I've seen some dark nights. Like, we have, for sure. But we are a people who laugh, baby. Our laughter. We are fun, baby. Okay. We you know, we make this thing spin. Like, you know, there is no it without us, and so that needs to be talked about more. And so that's my goal.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right.
Well, can you please, you know, drop your Instagram?
Yes,
social media
for sure.
platforms that you are on?
Once again, I am Chanel Lauren, and you can find me on Instagram at Chanel.Lauren. That's CHENAL.Lauren, LAUREEN. And so, appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, you guys, follow Create Her ATL on Instagram and Create Her _ATL on Twitter. If you would like to be on the show, you've attended one of our events, you're a writer, producer, director, editor, gaffer, grip, woman,
All that.
email us at createheratl@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on
We in Atlanta.
We around.
So I like to end on the definition of what create means.
Nice.
Yes.
Hit us.
So bear with me because I'm still.
You got it.
Hit us.
Take a little breath.
All right. The definition of create means to build or make, and then this subversion of create is the process of making, dreaming up, inventing, and evolving.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Big on
All that.
That's it.
Yes.
Create.
All that.
Big on evolve.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Clearly we won.
Yeah, we're gonna fill up after this.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
And
Yeah.
cut. That's a wrap.
Cutting.